Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona. Welcome back if you're practicing with me again. Today I'm sharing a 45-minute moving meditation flow, which is a grounding practice that emphasizes rhythm and repetition, breath and movement to help you feel more calm, centered, and more present in your body. Class concludes with some pranayama and Shavasana, and all you'll need for practice is a folded blanket. If you are enjoying the classes on a regular basis and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Enjoy your practice. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And begin your practice in your most comfortable seat. As you're ready, gently closing your eyes or just softening your gaze down the tip of your nose. Allow yourself to settle still except for the movement of your breath. As you're ready, take a long, slow breath in from your belly to your chest. Top of your inhale, hold the breath. And slowly release. Breathe out the full weight of your body. Sense the drop of your shoulders, the weight of your buttocks. Take one or two more exaggerated breaths to fully arrive into the practice. Steady and upright in your posture with a sense of ease. And then just start to notice the sensation of your breath, observing how your breath feels as it moves in and out of your body. Receiving all the sensations of your body without resistance. Using each breath to rest into your body. And whatever the rhythm of your day has been so far, start to be very intentional about the rhythm that you're creating right now through the tempo and pace of your breath and through the rhythm and focus of your mind. Breathing an even and equal amount of inhale and an even equal amount of exhale. And taking this awareness to your breath and your attention to that felt experience in your body as you move through your practice today. Completing your next exhale, lower your chin toward your chest, eyes to the back of your eyelids, and gently open your eyes, lift and clear your gaze. Extend your right leg out to your right and fold your left foot in a little closer to your inner upper right thigh. Taking a simple side bend, right hand down to the outside of your right leg. On your inhale, float your left arm up toward the ceiling. Side bend over to your right on your out breath. Breathing in, reach to the edge of your left fingers. Breathing out, soften and hinge a little deeper. One more full breath in. And stay for your breath out. Inhale, rising upright, revolve to your left for stargazer pose. Place your left hand to the floor. Right arm sweeps overhead as you lift your hips. And aim to press rather than rest into your left hand. One more breath in. And then slowly lower to your buttocks. Cross your right shin in front of your left shin, crossing at the middle shins, your toes flexed. Breathe your arms overhead, find length. On an exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, bow in. 3 cycles of breath, softening into your outer hips. And slowly rising upright, we'll change sides, left leg out to your left. Fold your right foot in toward your pelvis. Sitting toward the front of your pelvis, simple side bend. Left hand down, outside your left leg. Inhale, float your right arm up toward the ceiling. Side bend over to your left. Fanning open through the right side ribs. On your inhale, coming on back up, revolve to your right for stargazer pose, right hand flush to the floor behind you. Raising the hips, sweep your left arm overhead. Just feel for an even tempo to your breath. And slowly lower yourself down. Cross your left leg in front of your right. Lifting tall from the ground of your pelvis, breathe your arms overhead. And then forward fold, hands to the floor, bow in. Together now, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Walking your hands back in. Place both hands to the mat behind you, fingertips facing the front of your mat. Coming into a brief reverse tabletop pose. Feet to the floor, knees bent. Lifting your hips on the new breathe. Consciously pressing into all 4 corners of your feet. Gently hugging your inner thighs toward one another. And pressing into your hands, fingers, knuckles. One more breath in. And gently release down. Transition onto all fours here. Just mindfully placing yourself on your mat. Fingers spread, knees underneath your hips. Cycles of cat and cow together now. Inhale, cow pose. Soften your belly, gazing up. Exhale and round your spine, chin to chest. Again, breathe in, arch your spine. Breathe out, hollow your belly and round your very upper back. One more time, slow movement so your breath has time to fill up and empty evenly. Return to neutral, moving into down dog. And tuck your toes under, walk your hands forward and press back to downward facing dog. And just place yourself on purpose, spread your fingers wide and press into each finger. Then spread the weight evenly between all parts of your hand. Push the floor away, drawing energy up your arms, sending energy down the back of your legs. So create a feeling of length through the whole back body. You might like to pedal your heels here. Sway your hips, give your head a little shake. And then we'll move through a few half flows from here. As you breathe in, shift forward, plank pose. Pause for a moment. And as you exhale, bend the knees and draw back to downward facing dog. Twice more, inhale, plank pose. Exhale, flow, downward facing dog. Once more, plank and downward facing dog. Walk your hands slowly back to your feet. You can feel that gentle, gradual shift of weight back into your legs and fold forward. Softly bend your knees, drape your spine, let your arms dangle, relax your head. On your inhale, take a halfway lift, slide your hands to your shins, pause for a moment, shoulder blades glide down your back, and then exhale, forward fold. Twice more, inhale, heart forward, exhale, fold. One more time, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. And then bring your fingertips to the floor, walk your feet out wide, turn your toes out, slowly lower into your version of Malasana Yogi Squat. Hands can come to prayer. Lengthen all three parts of your spine, lower back, middle back, back of the neck. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, lift your hips, lower your head and refold now between your legs. We'll go back and forth a few times. Inhale into your squat pose, toes turn out. Lower your hips. Exhale into your forward fold, toes turn forward. Head and neck relaxes. Once more, breathing in and breathing out. As you find your forward fold this time, step your feet under your hips and slowly start to crawl your hands forward toward downward facing dog. Full breath in and complete breath out. On your inhale, forward to plank pose. Lower your knees, chest and chin, come to your belly. Inhale, slow, cobra pose. Press into the tops of your feet. And here you might like to hover your hands above the floor, sensing your back engaged. And then exhale, lower down. Twice more. Inhale, lift into your version of cobra. And melt down. One more, intentionally press into your feet, lifting up and release. Press back through all fours and return to downward facing dog. We'll build our flow now, circling around the mat, just a few breaths in each shape, moving and placing yourself in time with your breath. On your inhale, raise your right leg. On your exhale, step to your hands, crescent pose, high lunge. Rise slow with your in-breath. Stay for your out-breath. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to your mat for runner's lunge twist. Left palm grounds. Slowly raise your right hand to the sky. Belly, ribs, chest turn to your right, gaze up. And then lower your right hand down. Circle to your left for one cycle of skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Skandasana, front of your mat, left leg straightens. Then slowly turn and face the back of your mat. All 10 toes point forward, lower your right knee, low lunge. Anjaneyasana, arms reach overhead. Pressing down where your body meets the mat to lengthen tall. And then hands to your mat for half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Lunging forward, raise your right knee, ground your right heel, warrior 2, rise up, reach wide into your arms, fingertip to fingertip, steady your feet, proud across your chest. On your inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm overhead. Lower your right hand, come to skandasana to the front of your mat, bend your right knee, left leg straight. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Return and face the top of your space. Lower your left knee to the floor, stay on the fingertips. Low lunge, chest lifts. Pyramid pose. On your exhale, raise your left knee, lift your hips, straighten your right leg and fold in. Steady attention to your breath. Return to your runner's lunge and step back through a vinyasa to plank on your inhale. Lower to your belly, exhale. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Making contact with your even breath. Left side, left leg rises on your inhale. Exhale, step to your hands, high lunge. Arms rise. Stay for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. Runner's twist to your left, left hand to the sky. Flow into your skandasana to the back of your mat. To the front of your mat. Turn and face the back of your space. Lower your left knee. Low lunge, arms rise. On your exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Lunge forward, rise into your warrior 2. Anchor your feet, steady your breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. And lower your left hand to the floor, take skandasana to the front of your mat. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Pivot and face the front of your mat. Lower your right knee, stay on the fingertips, low lunge. And pyramid pose. On an exhale, raise your right knee, straighten your left leg, folding in here. Re-lunge into your runner's lunge and step back through a vinyasa to plank, lower chaturanga, flow into your back bend, and return to your downward facing dog. Find an even cadence to your breathe, a steady gaze. We'll go another round through right and left, movement to breathe, flowing through your movement meditation. So really try and focus on the efficacy of your breath and movement merging together. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, step to your hands, crescent, high lunge. Rise slow with your in-breath. Exhale, hands to your mat, runner's twist. Slowly raise your right hand to the sky, gaze turns up. Lower your right hand, circle to your left for one cycle skandasana. Come to the front of your mat, skandasana. Turn and face the back of your mat. Lower your right knee. Low lunge, arms sweep overhead. Half splits as you breathe out. Lunge forward, warrior two. Rising up, reach wide into the arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Lower your right hand, skandasana, come to the front of your space. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Return and face the front of your mat. Stay on the fingertips, lower your left knee to the floor, low lunge. Chest lifts. Pyramid pose on and exhale, raise your left knee, lift your hips, straighten your right leg. Return runner's lunge and step back through a vinyasa plank to your belly, back bend, downward facing dog. Even breath in and an equal breath out. Final round, left side, left leg rises. Exhale, step to your hands, crescent pose, high lunge, arms go high overhead. On an out breath, hands to your mat. Runner's twist to your left, left hand to the sky. Flow into skandasana toward the back of your mat. Come to the front of your mat on the wave of your breath. Turn and face the back of your space. Low lunge, left knee lowers, arms overhead. Half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Lunging forward, rise into your warrior two, unrushed breath. Anchor your feet. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Extended side angle, breathe out. Lower your left hand to the floor, take skandasana toward the front of your mat, to the back of your mat. Pivot your feet, face the front of your mat. On the fingertips, lower your right knee, low lunge. On an exhale, pyramid pose. Re-lunge. Step back to plank on your inhale. Lower chaturanga on your exhale. Flow into your back bend and return to downward facing dog. Take a few moments to pause and settle, noticing you breathe. Observing any sensations that are present for you. And sensing the warmth you've created. And what you can feel and connect to moment is an energetic practice of awareness, one that grounds you, allows you to feel more embodied and present. So just using this awareness to guide you as we move into the next sequence. Lower your knees to the floor and we'll make our way into Dolphin pose. You can place your forearms to the mat shoulder width apart or interlace your fingers. Tuck your toes under and raise the hips. Just as you arrive, press down through your forearms. Just feeling the support of the floor rise up to meet you. And then explore rolling the front of your shoulder heads away from your collarbones. You're engaging your upper back, drawing your shoulder blades down your back toward your waist. Relaxing your head and your neck. Settle in, steady breath in, slow breath out. 2 more breaths. And completing your next exhale, lower your knees. And take child's pose, balasana. Join your palms ahead of you. And then just slowly start to fold your hands toward the nape of your neck or toward the ceiling. Gently walking your elbows forward. And taking a few slow, deep breaths. Take one more breath cycle. Walk your hands forward and then in. Come upright and sweep your legs forward. And just mindfully make your way down onto your back, middle of the mat. Moving into 2 rounds of bridge pose. Bending your knees, place your feet to the floor about hips width apart. Your heels closely to grazing your buttocks there. Arms alongside your body. On your inhale, slowly peel your hips up, making a bridge around the back of your heart. Smooth curve through your lower back to your upper back. And then actively pressing through your feet, engaging your thighs, your glutes, your hamstrings to stabilize your lift. If you haven't already, there's an option to interlace your fingers underneath your buttocks if you have that range in your shoulders, or simply wrap your fingers around the side edges of your mat so you can nestle your shoulder blades in toward each other. Taking steady, calm breaths to stay relaxed and supported without over effort. And then gently release, rock off your shoulders, lay yourself back down. Take a full breath in as you land. Complete breath out. Second round, just aligning your spine. Press down where your feet and your shoulders meet the mat to lift your hips. Breathing slow and deep. And release. As you land back down, option to knock your knees in and relax your pelvis heavy if that feels good. Or give yourself a squeeze, bring your knees in toward your chest. And we'll move into a quad stretch. Return your feet to the floor, your knees bend, and then thread your right toes to the heel of your left foot. You can relax your right knee down toward the floor. For more sensation here, you might like to reach down left hand for your right toes, and you draw your right heel in a little closer toward your left buttocks. Starting to deliberately down-regulate your breathing so you elicit a sense of release, the feeling that you're softening on your exhales. And then step your right foot to the floor. We'll switch sides. So just find that optimal angle to your left knee. So you will be comfortable but also feel a lengthening sensation into the front of your left thigh. And release. Gather your knees in toward your chest. Knees can be wide or narrow. Just roll a few circles through your low back spine. Then keep your right knee hugging in. Extend your left leg forward along your mat. Take your right arm out to shoulder height. We'll take a twist. Coach your right knee over to the left. So pausing in your twist with a relaxed breath. Gazing softly to your right. And back through center. We'll switch. Hug your left knee in, right leg extends forward. Left arm out to your left. And then slowly turning into your twist. Rolling on the back of your head, taking your head, neck into the twist, gazing to your left. One more full breath in. And just stay there for your breath out. Bend both knees. And keep rolling out to your side. Using the support of your hands, press your way back up to sit. For our final forward fold, Paschimottanasana. If it's helpful and supportive, you can prop yourself on the edge of a blanket, aiming to angle your pelvis forward. Slight bend in your knees, toes flexed. As you're ready, arms overhead, lift up out of the waist, and then exhale, soft fold over your legs. So without pulling yourself forward, just gently curving your spine to fold and release. And then ease your way back up. And either making your way into a comfortable meditation seat or resting back into Shavasana. We'll close practice with a 9-cycle breathing pranayama. So make yourself comfortable and relaxed, aligning your spine into a straight line and feel for an open posture. In this practice, we breathe alternatively through the nostrils, and the intention here is not so much to breathe through only one nostril, but to practice focusing your attention so you really integrate a state of calm presence before fully relaxing either into meditation or Shavasana. A hands-free practice I'll guide you through. Sitting upright or laying back, together now, exhale all the air out of your lungs. Inhale slowly through your left nostril and exhale right side. Again, inhale left side, exhale right nostril, inhale left, exhale right. Changing sides, breathe in, right nostril, breathing out, left nostril. Breathe in, right side, breathe out, left side. Inhale right, exhale left, both nostrils now. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. 9th cycle of breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your breathing effort and continue to simply observe your breath. The freedom of your breath as it flows through both nostrils. And rest now in your own way. I'll be back to guide you back in a few minutes. And softly now drifting your awareness back, allowing for a bit of movement through your body. Wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes and circle out through your feet and your hands. As you're ready, bend your knees, place your feet to the floor, and just slowly roll out to your right side. Take a gentle pause, noticing how you're feeling in your body now, noticing how you are in your mind, and maybe just anchoring in any feelings of groundedness or calmness that you may have cultivated here. So knowing that this calm state of presence is always here for you. You're only ever a few deep breaths away from your center. As you're ready, just slowly and gently press your way back up to sit. Thank you so much for joining me for this grounding practice. Blessings and peace for the rest of your day. Namaste.